My name is Emily Carter, and I currently live and work in Seattle. My husband, James Carter, is a construction contractor, so he's often away from home, sometimes only coming back twice a year. Despite that, he loves me and our son dearly. Our son, Ethan, is about to start his senior year of high school. He's tall and muscular, thanks to all the sports he plays with his classmates. Like every other morning, I went upstairs to wake him for breakfast. "Ethan, get up, honey. The sun's been up for hours," I called out. When I opened his door and stepped inside, I was met with a sight that left me flustered. He was sleeping completely naked, and, well, his thing was shockingly large, maybe 8 inches or so. It startled me, and before I knew it, I felt a strange warmth down there. I couldn't understand why, as his mother, I'd feel that way. It threw me off completely. After a moment of stunned silence, Ethan suddenly yelped and yanked the blanket over himself. "Mom, why didn't you knock?" he shouted. Snapping back to reality, I stammered, "Do you know what time it is? It's almost noon. Get up, eat breakfast, and study a little. I'm taking you shopping for some new clothes soon. School starts in a few days." Trying to hide my embarrassment, I hurried out of his room, shut my door, tossed my soaked panties onto the bed, and rummaged through my drawer for the toy James had bought me for those long stretches when he's away. Sitting by the bed, I gave in to my urges, but today felt different, faster, more intense, with Ethan's image flashing through my mind. For the first time, I climaxed thinking of another man, my own son. Guilt and shame washed over me. "Ethan, you've made your mom sin just this once," I whispered to myself, promising it'd never happen again. Afterward, I collapsed on the bed, letting the rush fade before cleaning up the mess I'd made. I took a quick shower in our private bathroom, slipped into a knee-length nightgown, and headed downstairs. By the time I reached the stairs, Ethan was already eating the bowl of oatmeal I'd prepared. "When did you come down?" I asked. "Come with me to the mall later. We need to get you some clothes for the new school year." He glanced at me, hesitated, then nodded. "Sure, Mom. I know I'm grown now. Why do you still treat me like a kid?" he teased, his eyes flickering toward my chest. It made me proud yet shy. I blushed and laughed it off. "Okay, fine, you're grown. Eat up. Keep staring like that and you'll trip over yourself." He grinned cheekily. Who can resist? "You're too young and gorgeous, Mom, especially in that outfit." Then he added, "Hey, are you free this weekend? My gym buddy's getting married, and I'd love for you to come with me." Surprised, I replied, "Why not take a girlfriend? We're mother and son, that'd be awkward." His face fell. "I was hoping you'd pretend to be my date. Everyone in the group has someone, and I'm the odd one out. No girls interested in me." His words hit me like a jolt, stirring something confusing inside. After a pause, I said, "What if someone recognizes me? That'd be a disaster." Before I could finish, he cut in, "Don't worry, Mom. No one there knows you. I've never shown them your picture. Please? It's just 2 days, and we can visit Grandma afterward. It's near her place." His pleading, paired with him nuzzling against me like a kid, sparked inappropriate thoughts again. "Let me think about it," I mumbled. "I'm not young anymore. What if someone spots me? It'd be mortifying, especially near your grandparents' house." I told him to finish eating and headed back to my room, unsettled. My body betrayed me again, wet for the second time that day. I stripped, tossed my clothes in the hamper, and soaked in a warm bath to calm down. As I relaxed, planning this odd date with Ethan, I heard the bathroom door creak. To my shock, Ethan was peeking in, watching me bathe. Instead of stopping, I acted natural, catching his reflection in the mirror. He was touching himself. Then the doorbell rang, snapping us both out of it. He bolted to his room as I called, "Ethan, check who's at the door." A minute later, he shouted, "It's Lily, Mom." Lily is my friend, a makeup and disguise expert. Dressed in a trendy crop top, shorts, and thigh-high stockings, I went downstairs. "Hey, Lily. What brings you here?" I smiled. She got straight to the point. "We've always been blunt with each other. I want to partner up for a business venture. How about a spa?" I laughed. Knew it. You read my mind. Let's split the capital 50 to 50, but since you'll manage it, I'll take 40% profit, you take 60%. Fair? After some back and forth, we agreed. Once Lily left, Ethan and I headed to the mall. He gallantly opened the car door for me, even shielding my head as I got out. Such a gentleman, I teased. We wandered around, and when I stopped at a lingerie store, I tried on a few pieces. As I adjusted a bra, I noticed the curtain shift. Ethan was peeking again. Fed up yet oddly thrilled, I pulled him into the fitting room. "How dare you spy on me?" I scolded. He stammered, Sorry, Mom, you're just too hot." I couldn't help it. Flattered despite myself, I smirked. "I'm your mom, not your girlfriend, you little perv." We hugged awkwardly in the cramped space, our bodies brushing unavoidably. Clad only in underwear, it felt strangely intimate. Then he whispered, "Thanks for trying stuff on with me, Mom. I love you, not just as a mom, but more." His confession stunned me. How could he say something so wrong? Yet, as he tried on boxers, I couldn't tear my eyes away from his bulge. I hated myself for wishing, just for a moment, that he wasn't my son. Shaking it off, I stepped out first, bought him some pants and underwear, picked by him, and set rules. "I'll be your date for the wedding, but that's it." He beamed. "Thank you, Mom. I'll win you over, I swear." His words unnerved me, but those fitting room images lingered. Back home, I retreated to my room, overwhelmed. Downstairs, I grabbed beers to unwind. "Still up?" I asked Ethan, who was watching TV. "Join me?" We drank, ate fruit, and soon, tipsy, he pulled me close. The alcohol blurred everything. I didn't resist as he kissed me. "Let's go to your room," he murmured. I nodded, entranced. He carried me there, and what followed was unthinkable. Afterward, guilt hit hard as tears streamed down my face. Ethan, still buzzing, said, "Mom, that was my first time. I loved it. You even called me baby. It's all I've ever wanted." I pushed him off, breathless. "Get up, you're crushing me." Ashamed, I couldn't stop him when he started again. 30 minutes later, we'd crossed the line twice more. "This is wrong," I told him. "We're mother and son. No one would accept this. Your dad, your grandparents, what about them? I'd only have a child with a man who marries me properly." He grinned. "Then I'll chase you like any girl and marry you, Mom." Laughing despite myself, I said, "No more naughtiness." But we didn't stop. 2 more rounds, then sleep claimed us. At dawn, Lily texted about scouting spa locations, but I was too sore to move. I took an emergency pill, called her, "I can't today, you handle it," and rested. Later, I made breakfast, pancakes with beef and eggs. Ethan sneaked up behind me. "You scared me. Sit, I made this for you." He suggested, "Let's hit the park tonight, Mom. It's been ages." I agreed, then dropped a bomb. "Your dad's back tonight. We'll pick him up after." Panicked, I limped from the night before. Ethan noticed. "Mom, with that walk, how'll you explain it to Dad?" I brushed it off. "I'll manage. I might need your help later." After eating, I napped, then called Lily to glam me up for the wedding, claiming it was for an ex's event. At 7:30, she transformed me, unrecognizable, stunning. I swapped into a daring dress, no bra, and met Ethan at the park. He didn't recognize me at first. "Missed me?" I teased, hugging him. "You're different," he gawked. Emboldened, I suggested, "How about here?" We did it on a secluded bench, thrilling, reckless. "I'll always love you," he said after. Guilt gnawed, but desire won again. At the airport, I scrubbed off the makeup to greet James. "Welcome home." "Staying long?" I asked. "Till Saturday," he replied. On the ride, Ethan whispered, "Did you put underwear back on?" I smirked, not sure, still wet. James caught us giggling. "What's so funny?" I lied. "Ethan's girlfriend's coming over. I've got a friend's party back tomorrow." He bought it, oblivious to his own affair I'd long suspected. Later, I dressed up as Ethan's girlfriend, returning home in disguise. Hey, babe, I purred in a fake accent. James greeted me warmly, clueless. I'm Emma, sir. Nice to meet you. Upstairs, Ethan and I locked ourselves in his room, reveling in our secret. If you weren't my mom, I'd marry you, he said. Prove it, I challenged. Court me properly. We collapsed together, exhausted but content. The next morning, James knocked. Keep it down, kids. Don't overdo it. Bad for your health. I laughed it off, replying coyly, sorry, sir. As he left, I turned to Ethan. This ends here. We've gone too far, it's wrong, and I'm done. He nodded, eyes sad but understanding. I'll always love you, Mom, but I get it. I kissed his forehead, not as a lover, but as his mother. Let's bury this and move on. Your dad's home, and we're a family again. With that, I walked out, closing the chapter on our twisted laps, determined to reclaim my role as just his mom.